Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and I'm sitting pretty starting riots right here on iLLANOiZE Radio. And every single week, you come and you watch these great interviews, and you still ain't subscribed. What are you doing? Hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on too.
This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
It's iLLANOiZE Radio, Chicago's most valuable radio show. I'm your host, Biko, alongside my good sis, Pretty Riot.
Yeah.
And as always, you know what we do, man. We bring you all the illest guests from around the city and globe. And today we got the homie, Justin Cunningham of SocialWorks in the building.
Let's go. Social workers stand up.
Oh, man, your energy is always off the chain, man. Always off the chain.
Man, I mean, like, it's just the vibe in here, yo. I mean, it's just like I was telling Pretty Riot, like I was telling you, like, you know, it's just a whole bunch of grind. You look around, you see DG Films, yo. You see Vinyls, you see the Sminos, you see Jill Scott Heron, Jay Ivy. I mean, it's like a Chicago legacy in here, dog. You know, I'm just happy to make my stamp.
How the seats feel? They feel good.
Oh, yeah, and the seats are good, yo. The seats are very good. If anybody does have the pleasure to come down to iLLANOiZE, definitely sit back and relax, yo. They got the lumbar support.
Oh, my God. Now, speaking of support, Justin, earlier this year, I got a chance to support you all at the Black Star Line Festival out in Accra, Ghana. It was my first time arriving.
Me too.
To the homeland that my father's from. Wow. So just that in general was touching for me. But to also see how you all came together and put things together out there in a whole nother continent for 50,000 people to arrive and celebrate just literally Black Star power was amazing, my brother. So, I mean, I got to ask you before we even tap into things, what was that experience like for you?
I mean, that experience was transformative. I mean, from the moment I stepped out of the plane, the first thing that anybody said for me that was from Africa was welcome home. And I mean, that phrase transcended the whole experience. I mean, it was just a level of blackness. It was a level of hospitality. It was a level of community that I think a lot of people here in America, especially Black Americans, are looking for. And, you know, when we talk about bringing all cultures from the diaspora together, when you're talking about London, Africa, the Caribbeans, you know, of course, like the United States, it's just you get so close together in the Black Star Line space that all your differences like melt away. You know, I felt like I was with family. I saw people doing their own dance. I'm over here teaching them how to lean with it, rock with it. They teaching me how to do some other stuff. I mean, it was amazing. I can't wait for, you know, the 2024 Black Star Line Fest. For sure.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Right. Because I ain't gonna lie, I was jealous watching Biko. He was calling us from Africa.
And then what time was it? It was what, like 10 o'clock here? What time was it here?
No, it was like 10 o'clock where you was at.
No, it was 3 in the morning here.
Oh.
Where I was at. It was late.
Oh, yeah, well.
But
yeah.
But we caught that bombshell there, Justin. 2024.
Tell us more.
2024, I'm actually getting a call right now. I think this is some. All right, I can't say. All right, I won't tell him anymore. So I can't tell anything more. But just know that beautiful moment of blackness is definitely coming back.
Now, I will ask you this: will it be back in Ghana or will it be somewhere different?
I'm gonna have Boss Man tell you that. You know,
Gotcha.
I'm gonna let Cheno tell you that for sure.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna keep you on your word on that one. Just know I plan on being there yet again, getting my dance on.
Likewise.
Now, you know, a night at the museum is coming next week.
Yes.
But before we get into a night at the museum, gotta let people know that may not know, what is SocialWorks?
Good call. Well, SocialWorks is a charity founded by Chance the Rapper around 7 years ago. All we do is empower the youth through arts, education, and civic engagement. And through those, you know, verticals, we have 5 different initiatives that focus on those experiencing homelessness, mental health, and teaching performing arts education.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot, yo, and especially with 2 people. But I mean, through a lot of collaboration, a lot of hustle, a lot of innovation and research, we're able to do a lot. I mean, the SocialWorks team is only about 2 people. I'm talking about Essence Smith. Shout out Essence Smith. Shout out Essence Smith. She killed all the volunteer orientations we had today for a night at the museum. And of course, I can't forget our wonderful intern Carlos Oliva. He holds it down as well. But through this 2 to 3 person team, and through a lot of support from the city of Chicago, we make it happen.
Yes, y'all do. And we're going to actually tap into a break, man. Is your business struggling? Trying to get your followers up? No problem. You can advertise with us right now. Tap that link above. Now let's get back to the show.
Okay, so before the break, you were talking about SocialWorks, and then you said something. I'm a person that like numbers. So you said Chance founded SocialWorks 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. So in the Bible, 7 is the number of completion. So in these past 7 years, what do you feel like SocialWorks has completed for the city, or at least started? Or
Wow, I was just thinking about that on the way here, because I feel like 7 years is a long time, especially it's a long time in high school years. And when we talk about some of the people who have started to grow up with SocialWorks, it's something that I couldn't possibly imagine. We have our Kids of the Kingdom program, which is a vacation Bible school. I'm seeing 5-year-olds that that was in the program now going to Walter Payton. And I'm getting invited to their 16th birthday. Shout out to Maya. Where I got open micers who are now performing at a night at the museum. So when we talk about like that handoff and what have we've done, I don't necessarily feel like the city recognizes us as this institutional power, but the people who matter, the streets and the youth that we're trying to impact, like they rock with SocialWorks, and they view SocialWorks as an institution that's needed so they can get where they need to be in life. And I love that. And we're working hard to continue to make it so, and to be here for 7 more years, 100 more years, and provide more transparency and access to these students for the institutions and the pathways that they have to go through to become who they need to be for Chicago.
Can I just say this too before you ask your question? I just want to say thank you for like what y'all do for the kids, for performing arts, because like it breaks my heart to know that they're cutting like music funding and like performing arts, because like that was something in high school. Like I did so much. Like I was a basketball manager. I was in the choir. I was doing Louder Than a Bomb. Like I was doing so much. So I appreciate y'all for that, just for keeping that in there, because I know there are so many creative kids in the city that need that, and for them to take it from them, that hurts me. So I thank y'all for giving that back to them.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wasn't even gonna ask a question. I was just gonna say that's what you call building a legacy, because you build legacy, in my opinion, through the people, and not just y'all. You all are building legacy through the youngins, which is going to encourage the whole next generation. So it's just gonna keep on going. So it's gonna be another 7. It's gonna be another 15. It's gonna be another 100 years of SocialWorks, because you all are literally doing what the title says, SocialWorks. So, man, I look like I'm gonna be giving you all flowers all day today.
Thank you.
How many programs are under SocialWorks? Because I keep hearing more and more. So, do you know how many total?
Yeah. We have 5 programs total. Kids of the Kingdom, which is our vacation Bible school serving 5 to 13-year-olds. Coming back for 7 weeks in June. So get pre-registration link coming out in February. We have My State of Mind, which is our mental health app. You can go to mystateofmind.me to see over 2,500 programs, all within Cook County. We have Warmest Winter, which is what we're doing right now, which is all about serving the basic needs for those experiencing homelessness. We have Support CPS, which is, just like you were saying, Riot, what started SocialWorks. We were, sickened when we found out that, that people's fun inside of schools, talking about music, sports, things like that were being taken out. So we wanted to definitely put $5 million right to 51 schools in the city.
I remember that.
And then
I remember that. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, oh no, because for me, I'm like, yo, I hope the schools do right with the money, with CPS do right with that money that's given to them, because it's not easy to raise funds like that and then give it to the students and hope that it goes to these students.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, like, we've seen, like, and I don't want to say it, like, we've seen Zuckerberg do this in New Jersey, and then it poofed. Nobody knows where the money went. Nobody can even do the impact. But, with SocialWorks, we definitely know about, what some people may view about young Black people leading an organization. So you can see everything from those $5 million on our website. You can see the impact reports, like, we ain't got nothing to hide. And then also, lastly, we have Open Mic, which is our longest program. It was started from Brother Mike Hawkins' unfortunate passing, where we wanted to create the same creative space that he created for our founder, Chance, and, Vic Mensa, and Nico Segal, and Saba, and No Name. Shout out No Name. I love No Name.
Shout out Ghetto Sage, too.
Huh?
Ghetto Sage.
Oh, yeah. I saw that tiny desk. I saw the tiny desk.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too.
So that's what we're doing with SocialWorks, and those are our 5 initiatives.
Damn. So, all right. I heard you mention one of the programs that you all actually introduced at the last night at the museum, which was My State of Mind. Yes. I remember the app presentation in the theater, and I just wanted to bring it up because A Night at the Museum is on the way again.
Yes, sir.
What date is that specifically?
So A Night at the Museum is happening Thursday, December 21st from 6:30 to 10:30.
Okay.
The tickets are like $15, but we love access, so you can buy a pack of 4 for $50, instead of the $60, get like $10 off, but also if any nonprofits or any like corporate groups want to hit us up, we do have even bigger deals on bundles for like tickets of like 50 or 100. So, please, like, we got 5 days left for you to get in. I think we got like over 5,000 RSVPs already. So, like, we about to sell out for show. So please, like, Chicago, come through. This is our time to fellowship together. Let's have some fun.
I know that's right. And y'all keep it locked, because we talking all about A Night at the Museum right after this music break.
It's your girl, Pretty Right, and I need you to do one sminy. Yo, what's up? It's your girl, Pretty Riot, and I just need you to do one small favor for me. Head on over to your app store, search iLLANOiZE. Hit the first thing that pops up, because we the one and only, and download the iLLANOiZE app.
A Night at the Museum goes down this Thursday, Chicago. This Thursday. Now, I had the pleasure of taking my sons and my lady to a night at the museum last year. Man, had a ball. They had a ball. It was an experience that I feel like you wouldn't forget. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed it. I love all of the vendors that's there. I love all the activities. If you want some 5-figure discount things, there's a lot of those there. A lot of giveaways, a lot of performances. So yeah, it was definitely a memorable thing for me and the fam. And I wanted to ask you all, how do you all overcome challenges faced putting an annual event like A Night at the Museum together?
Well, definitely, it's because everybody expects it. It's like we can't go not as hard. Like, every year we have to make the vendors as eclectic as it was before. Make sure people understand that it's a giveaway and what you need to do for the community. We have to continue to, operate under a budget. We have to continuously fundraise to make sure it's done. And then also we have to continuously, reinvigorate our volunteers. We have 200 volunteers that operate this event with 10 team leads. So we got to make sure that everybody's on one page. Again, shout out Essence, operations and whatnot, just making everything solid. It's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of expectations. And, we don't want to be, we're not complacent people. You want us to go hard. We want us to go hard. We about to go hard.
For real. It's that simple. And before I get into the next question, what time you wake up this morning, brother? Because it sounds like you
goodness.
It's an early one, huh?
Yeah.
200 volunteers.
It was so I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's a weekend. I was in
Saturday?
bed still. But when you say 200 volunteers, I understand. And speaking of volunteers, like when assembling volunteers, like what qualities do you all look for?
Heart and character. I believe that what we do, it isn't rocket scientists. We're not looking for dark matter in the nebulous galaxy. You know what I'm saying? We're talking to people, and we're fellowshipping. So we need to make sure that character is straight. We need to make sure that you know how to approach people, de-escalate, things of that nature. And then also we got to make sure you're swerking. You know what I'm saying?
You're what?
We're swerking.
Swerking.
Yeah, that's what SocialWorks does. We
Swerking.
swerk. You know,
Yo.
That's trademarked SocialWorks LLC, but we got to make sure it's working. 7 years doing this, 5 years specifically for a night at the museum. So we definitely know that about some people grabbing giveaways and putting it under their volunteer chair and things like that. Yeah, we've been there. So making sure that those individuals don't get brought back, but also, that people have the heart and character, which boils down to integrity. This is a very integral organization. We know who we're working for, not just Chance, but the city of Chicago. And we think all Chicagoans, on the south and west sides, even north side, even everywhere, Cook County, you know what I'm saying? But definitely our black and brown individuals deserve the best. And we're going to do that for them.
Now, we were talking about vendors as well.
Yeah, we got 51 this year.
You remember what you had last year?
I think we had 45 last year.
So y'all up 6.
Going hard.
Wait,
What
you
I
said
say?
45, that's more than 6 with that.
No, that's 6.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just make sure my math is math.
What's really cool this year is we got of course, we got the Chance the Rapper store. It's going to be there the first time we've ever done a Chance the Rapper store there. So, of course, it's giveaways. We said, hey, got to give some things away. So you're going to find some really vintage items from him. We got Von Dutch coming through. We have Aetna, Better Health of Illinois, who's also a sponsor. They're doing some really incredible things. We have Astound Broadband. I mean, oh man, the list goes on. The list, Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah, last year. Hey,
Ben and
ice
Jerry's
cream was off the chain.
So Tom told me today they're preparing 6,000 scoops of ice cream. So, make sure you're there for that. But I mean, we have digital apps in the building. We have Inspired by Tyler doing painting and canvas. We have Go to the Mo doing hair braiding and hair tutorials. And we also have 3 very special open micers, Zia, Sauce, as well as Ray is Ray performing, so that's really amazing. But we also have Dance Church, and Hot Rod is gonna be there. Naira's hosting, DJ B-Man. So I mean, it is truly an event that you don't want to miss, and truly an event that don't come fashionably late. Don't come fashionably late. At 6:30, we're gonna have some drops. Everybody should sign up for our text whatever the text thing is, so you can get notifications and drops about when we're giving away giveaways and things like that. I mean, it's truly a special event. We've reduced the price for the Museum of Science and Industry, opened up all the exhibits in there, as well as put 51 additional vendors giving away things, as well as 10 performers. It's a night that you don't want to miss
at all. I'm gonna ask you some one questions.
Yes,
before
sir.
I get to that though. If people want to become a vendor of SocialWorks, how do they fit that criteria? What are you all looking for when bringing vendors in?
Yeah, we're looking for people who want to engage with their communities. We're looking for people who, small and medium-sized businesses. Yeah, we have an Aetna, Better Health of Illinois there. We have an Astound Broadband. We have a Ben and Jerry's, but we also do have a lot of small and medium-sized businesses that support SocialWorks year-round. I like to think of internally as a night at the museum as a place to give thanks to the people who've supported us all year. It's a place for them to get immense foot traffic and to be around a lot of joy, and of course to get that platform that they might not have gotten without this event. So we definitely look at engagement, the support for SocialWorks throughout the year, and what sort of education do you want to bring and teach, our families.
I got some one-off questions, my
Ooh,
bro.
let's get it.
All right.
It's a hot seat.
Yeah, it's always hot. You feel it? You feel it on your buttons, don't you?
Oh, goodness.
So what's one of your favorite activities that take place at the night at the museum? One of your favorites out of all?
So from all of 5 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say yeah.
Or this year?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay,
I want to hear your favorite.
So from throughout the 5, so I'll do both questions.
Okay.
Throughout the 5 years, I thought one of the things that was really cool was Google came through and they made like an interactive video game where you had to move your body to play. I think it was just something that was really cool. I haven't experienced anything like that. And it was like this really like a really like tangible way to put computer science and like movement together. And that was super hot. I think one of the things that I'm most excited about this year is happening at the SocialWorks booth. So we rock a lot with Top Fashion. Top Fashion gives clothes through SocialWorks to the homeless every year. And I'm talking about like the things that they sell in the store, like Nike, Billionaire Boys Club, Averex, things like that. And what they've granted us the opportunity to do is I think we're giving about 5 lucky winners the opportunity to design their own fitted hat. And that's just really cool to me. Like, how many times have you wanted to see your designs like really materialize in life, and to be next to a brand like Top Fashion and New Era? I think it's really cool. So some people of a night at the museum will leave knowing that they're about to create a one-of-one cap that nobody else has. And that's really cool.
Get y'all ass there. Okay. and lastly, before you let everybody know the link to go do everything, if you could sum up a night at the museum in one word, what would you say?
Fantastical.
I like that.
Fantastical.
You know what mine would be?
What?
Special.
Ooh.
Because it's nothing like what you all are doing, man. Like, my experience last year is still it lasts. And my sons and them, they enjoyed it. We're going to enjoy it again. So it was definitely a special experience because all ages can come.
Yes.
All. You got to let people know the link to either become a vendor or become a volunteer and help out, as well as, grab them tickets.
Yeah. So unfortunately, becoming a vendor and becoming a volunteer, that ship has sailed, but definitely reach out to us via Instagram DMs or sign up for our newsletter at socialworksshy.org. That's one of the best ways to keep in touch with us via impact and what we have coming up next. But if you want to be a part of the fantastical nature that only happens once a year in the SocialWorks camp at the Museum of Science and Industry, I need you to head right now to eventnoir.com/2023 ANATM. And that just stands for, an acronym for a night at the museum. So, go to eventnoir.com/2023 a night at the museum, and you can get your tickets there.
How can they follow you, Justin?
Oh, how they can follow me?
And SocialWorks.
They can follow me and SocialWorks at SocialWorks. What? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I said, it's been a 6 o'clocker for your boy. So, you know what it is. But for Instagram, you can follow us at SocialWorks_shy. And we all Chicagoans, so we know it's not SHY, it's CHI. So /SocialWorks_shy. On Twitter, you can just follow us at SocialWorks. And then on Facebook, you're going to follow us again at SocialWorks Shy. No underscore on that one.
Man, I love it, my brother. It's always a pleasure having you stop through. Love your energy. Just look, man. That was like a big bowl of sugar.
I was about to say, you brought some sunshine on this rainy day. Okay?
Hey, I'm energetic now, my brother.
I appreciate you all, man. And like, definitely, I think one of the traditions for the SocialWorks team, for sure, for a night at the museum is coming up to Illinois, and just sharing that love, sharing that joy, and being a part of this. Like, I'm looking around, like I say, like it's no cap. Like, this is a place where you see a lot of the hard work of Chicagoans like get put down, and it's an honor, to be here and to share my hard work and what we're doing at SocialWorks, for sure.